Hi, this is Stacy with Living Fully. This is a new channel. I've never done this before, so please bear with me. I am trying to share. I'm not a teacher or a preacher of any kind. I just have been through a lot, and I wanted to get on here for people who may be hurting, maybe had similar experiences of abuse, and maybe searching for a way to heal from that. And I just wanted to share what God has done for me in that area, and help people to understand that bad things happen, and that a lot of times people who do the bad things are hurting, and sometimes um, they just don't know how they damage people. And so um, I just wanted to get on here and explain how God has helped me. And one of the biggest ways that He has helped me is to realize that He is loving towards me even when I'm not um, perfect, because newsflash, none of us are. And so I just ask that you bear with me. And I just wanted to share with you from the Bible about the prodigal son. And I'm not really focusing on the two sons, although there are lessons for from that parable that can be uh, learned from them. Um, I'm primarily focusing on the attitude of the father when um, when the wayward son came home, and how loving he was, and how it says that, oh, this can be found, I forgot to mention, in Luke, the book of Luke, chapter 15, 11 through 32, if you want to look at it yourself. I'm just going to give a synopsis of what it's about. Anyway, I just wanted to focus on the father's attitude, because a lot of times, especially when you've been abused, your attitude, the way that you see God, is the way that you have learned to relate to your parents. And when your parents have been abusive, then it's hard to learn to trust. And so I just wanted to um, point that out. And I had to learn to trust God. And one of the biggest ways to learn for me was seeing God in a loving fashion, such as it portrayed in the parable, where He is looking for the son's return. And when the son is way off in the distance, He is running towards him, and He puts His arms around him, and He kisses him, and He doesn't require that he say that he's sorry, or that he just gives him the shabbiest bathrobe, and the the ickiest, skinniest, scrawniest animal for his feast, but that He gives him the very best that He has to offer when he returns home. And that's the way God is with us. He wants to give us the very best that He has to offer. The son had all kinds of thoughts in his head about, oh, I'm not worthy, and I'm going to be a servant now. And, he didn't even get word one out about how he was feeling. And that's another lesson, is how we see ourselves and how God sees us is very different. And so that could be a subject for another video. I'm not going to get into that today. But I just want people who have been hurting or who may have hurt other people, because we tend to do that when we're hurting, that, you know, we kind of perpetuate the cycle a bit without God's help. And that is what he wants us to do, is just come to him, be honest, and ask him for the help that we need from him. Because I think that even though there's a lot of social media, I think people are disconnected today more than they had been before, because they're isolated, and that's just my opinion. And so I just want to let you know that God loves you, and that he's looking to help you, that he's not your enemy, that he wants a relationship with you. Regardless of where you've been, what you've done, who did what to you, you can be a light to this dark world, and you can make a difference. And so in this journey of doing these videos or whatever, I hope that you can take some encouragement from this. Like I said before, when I first started, I'm not a minister, I'm not a public speaker, I'm just Jane Public, and I have been through, you know, a lot, and I just wanted to get on here and just be an encouragement to those people who need to be reached out to, and know that God loves you and he wants a relationship with you. So just open up your heart, and I invite you to come on this journey with me, and I ask that you just be patient with me, because like I said, I'm not a professional anything. I'm just a person who wants to make a difference and loves God. So I thank you for listening.